I had a question for you about that transition thing. How did you keep yourself, from being like, man, fuck this. This transition is hard.
That's what I did. I just said, fuck it.
And then not only that, when you were making that transition, were you like, you know what? I'm gonna just play the streamable games. Like, how did you navigate through that?
It just pisses me off thinking about those days. That shit just gets me mad, yo. Cause it's like that. I don't know. Like you don't own viewers, right? But
yeah.
God damn,
they're
man.
fickle.
They're
so
fickle.
Bro,
and to see them somewhere else, like, yo,
what are you doing? I need you here. I need you here, and I need you now,
bro. Because I switch games, you're not fucking with me.
I feel like this is just as creatives, as like content creators, like we're very sensitive about our shit. So when we put like ourselves out there, when we put like our passions and shit out there, to see them reject it kind of hurts a lot. And like the reality of it is, yeah, you're not old viewers. Yeah, you're not like guarantee anything. Yeah, you don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky niggas give a fuck about you regardless, right?
Yeah.
But it sucks to see people that you kind of giving yourself to, and you just putting yourself out to the world. It sucks to see that kind of like dwindle down, and you feel like I said, you feel expandable.
Yeah. Feel replaceable.
You feel like you feel replaceable. You feel like a throwaway. Like you feel like, damn, I thought what we had was like you
special.
And me, but like obviously it wasn't, and it just damn, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I just had to really focus, like honestly, on like just tunnel vision on what I wanted. But like trust me, I always say this. In 2016, I wanted to. That's it. I was done because I was looking a lot of left and right. I'm looking at my friends, my peers, like, damn, y'all are killing it. I ain't doing shit though. Like,
that's where I'm at right now.
It's like, yo, it's like I'm so happy for y'all, but it's like, damn, I want something too. Like, I feel like my shit is alright. Like, why?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Am I crazy?
I'll be the friend that be like, nigga, come on, do this shit. I've always been like, hey yo, Nick, I see you doing your thing, and I'm like, nigga, you want to do
it?
Do this shit. Like, come on.
Like, I'm only human?
And Yoku give me some bullshit. He be like, oh, but I'm lazy, but I don't want to do this, but this is the
time
third.
out, bro. Even
Sai
with
will
my
have an
laziness.
excuse.
Whoa. What
and
excuse have I had?
Like, hey, yo, come on.
No. What excuse have I had that I haven't already executed? You said be upbeat. I was upbeat. You told me to do something. And no. What am I acting brand new for?
Well, no.
I execute.
No. I'm saying
I usually give like a
execute me.
When we met, you were not the same person you were now, right?
Oh, for obviously.
Sure. And
I was always I'm gonna do this type of person.
She always had an excuse. Mikey has an excuse. Yoku has an excuse. The reason why these select people are here, CJ, and I've never told them this, is to inspire them. It's to motivate them to be No, deadass. No, I'm telling you, the reason why I chose this cast of people is because these people, without this podcast, and I hate to say it, would not be doing anything.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
No. Sai now is not the same Sai that she was when I asked her to be on the podcast.
That was because I had a job.
Sure.
And I hated my life. I had a job and I hated my life.
And you're not the same person or whatever still, or
huh?
Don't you still have the intern thingy or whatever?
But that's something I actually enjoy because that actually contributes to the industry that I'm in.
Anyway,
what the fuck am I doing at the bank that's gonna help me?
The goal is to have them
money.
The goal is to have them be a part of something and to help build something so they themselves can apply it to their channels.
Yeah,
that was the real thought process behind me telling Mikey, yo, Mikey, let's bring the podcast back. You know how many we've had plenty of conversations with Yoku about doing content or whatever. I literally sat here and was like, told Mikey, yo, let's bring Yoku on. When Shai wanted to do the whole full-time streamer thing, I'm like, let's have her on the podcast. Let's have them be a part of something, and like, because this is my baby, sure, but at the end of the day, I want it to be theirs as well. I want them to give a fuck about it the same way I want them to give a fuck about their channels. And vice versa, because I give a fuck about their channels too. There's a reason why I give them that free conversation, that free game, and all that shit, because they're my friends. I want to see them succeed. So with that being said, I want to grow some shit together.
Yeah.
That was the reason behind it.
The laziness.
I fuck with that mentality.
Go ahead, CJ.
No, I was saying like I fuck with his mentality. Like, with me, I give a little bit of the mix whenever somebody tells me they want to start. I give a little bit of a mix. I tell them, I'm just be brutally honest. I just tell them like just a lot of the bads that can come with this. I start off with it. I'm like, listen, I know it looks,
Are you
easy.
starting off? Hey, I want you to know. I try to work him. I try to work him. I'll be cool for a little bit, then like I segue into the negative, then I segue into the optimistic.
Give me the negative first, and then give me the optimistics, because then that's when I actually be like, okay, and then I go in my mind. Yep, it's in my mind already. You might as well tell me from the beginning.
I want dudes to really get it. Like, listen, this is not anything easy. It's a lot of production, and niggas, you're wearing different hats, bro. You're wearing different hats. You're an engineer. You're fucking.
I started doing shit on stream.
Shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I started editing on stream. I started I was doing my website shit last night, and niggas were like, "Yo, what the fuck is it that you're doing?" I said, You want to see what I'm doing? I showed them the completed shit. Then I showed them the behind the scenes shit because I was doing that. I'm like, this is what I'm doing. They're like, holy shit, nigga, this nigga, you work harder than me. I'm
I like when CJ does that. I really like when CJ does that in his Discord, and when he was doing it on his bot. I'd be in there, I'd be like, what you doing? Like, what you in here for? I'm like, I'm in here to see what you doing.
I be seeing in the Discord sometimes. I be sharing my screen and shit. I be just putting ads on videos. I'll be like showing like specific. I'll dead ass show niggas like my analytics. Be like, hey, this is where this goes. Boom, boom, boom. I'll go to the comments. So then like this is where this is what this is. Because in the Discord, there's people that want to be content creators. There's people that want to do the shit that I do. And obviously, to me, there's still work to be done, but to them, in their minds, I've already made it. They're like, oh shit, but it's like, nah, nigga, nah, it's not what you think it is. Let me show you some shit, and I'll just get into it. I've had conversations about fucking deals and shit, little changes and shit. The website started from a regular ass conversation that I just had with Iyoku and my friend Tony. I was like, I have a question. If you fuck with somebody that much, would you completely drop a platform to support them directly? And they were like, what do you mean? I said, what if somebody that you knew or somebody that you watched that you were a really, really good fan of, what if they made their own website and had a subscription service? And he found out that they get paid more from that than they did on their Twitches, on their YouTube channel memberships or whatever. Would you, as a person, go to their shit and you still get all the same content you know them for? You'll probably get exclusive content or whatever. Would you then move over to support that person directly if you fuck with them?
You know, it's crazy.
They both said yeah.
I asked him that the same way he just phrased that. I asked him that same way. I was like, would you do it? He was like, fuck no.
And at first I was like, fuck no. But then that question itself kind of like sat there in my head for a little bit. I was like, would I? And I'm just like, wait a minute. Then I started thinking about like the people that buy the merchandise, the people that go to the channels, people that go to the Twitch or whatever. Like these people are from my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You can have an ad.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
You can have the ads on your website.
Yeah.
They could get your merch. You be getting money because they get your merch. They see the ads. Everything's there in one central spot. You control how it works there. Yeah. Rather than it going through Google,
multiple
YouTube
people.
to you. Mm-hmm. No, it's all coming to you.
Yeah. So I just was like, let me look into this. And so I spent like the last like 3 or 4 months looking up website hostings and shit.
I know.
Shy did it. Shy said it. It kind of festered in my head. I brought it to Iyoku and Tony. It festered some more, and I was just like, Then I saw my friend Shady's website. He has like a little website hosted by a cereal app. This is exactly how you cereal app. Cereal. You eat it plus app. Google that shit. It's a hosting site where you can like that ass put all your fucking like everything on there.
Is that open?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you email them.
Perfect because I have my domain.
I've been talking to like the team in Discords for like the last like week and a half. Just that I just sitting there. I'll give them like feedback and shit that could change while they're working on my website. So like that ass like I saw what Shady had and I was like, yo, this is fucking dope because it looks like Hulu.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
with a little bit of some
Shady.
Netflix in there.
I'm like, yo, Shady, put me on. He gave me the email. I emailed them. They hit me back the same day. I was just sitting there. And so for the last 4 or 5 months, I've sat here and I recreated all my links in video format.
Yep.
That's nice.
It all started from an idea, a simple conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most things start.
Yeah,
so I thank you, by the way, because I found this out yesterday, because of how successful the website is right now, because of how many premature signups, one of the owners was able to quit their job.
Nice.
Huh.
Yes. So
I just want to expand, you know?